I'm here with Jayda Curry, guard for Cal women's basketball. First question, Jayda, you guys are off to a 5-1 start for this season, and it feels like a brand new shiny team with 5 new additions. How are you guys gelling and building that chemistry on and off the court?
Yeah, we've done off the court wise, we've done a lot over the summer and the fall. I think we talked about a lot. We went to Spain together and Croatia.
Ooh.
So yeah, we had a good time out there. And I think that helped kind of bond our team a little bit. And then practices, just bonding on the court. I think we're doing a pretty good job of it, starting the season off pretty strong. We definitely have a lot more work to do to get prepared for these Pac-12 games, but I'm
Mhm.
really excited for what our team has to show for come the time.
What are you liking about your team right now? What are you liking about those new additions too?
Yeah, team wise as a whole, I think we're just so different off the court. Like everybody has a different personality, and you would think like outside looking in, if you were to meet everybody, it's kind of like I don't know how they work well together, and it amazes me every day as well. But somehow we're able to put it together. I think just mainly because we all have a common goal of just being better and getting more wins like we are now. But individually with the new people, Camry, Peanut, and Cloud are transfers.
Mhm.
They're just good people, and I think they just gel well with our team, and we all get along really well. And the same with our two freshmen, Amaya and Bella. Just really nice. I don't want to call them kids because we're all adults now, but I'm just the same. I'm the same age as them, but they're just good people all around, and I think it just helps us get along better on the court because we can't get along off the court.
Moving on to you though, you last year were made freshman of the year according to the media. You were on the all freshman team and you led the Pac-12 in scoring as a freshman, the first in history to do that. Are
Yeah.
you still riding that high? Or are you kind of coming into your sophomore year kind of wanting a clean slate?
Yeah, I don't know if a clean slate, but definitely like I guess you could say I kind of not forgot about it, but it's have kind of put it to the side with all the
Mm-hmm.
accomplishments and kind of just focusing on this team. We had a totally different look last year with the team that we had, and this year is entirely different, and a little different for me as well. So just adjusting to the people that we have, the help that we have. Um, but yeah, I'm kind of just focused on this year. But yeah, it was a great year last year.
Yeah. And now coming into your sophomore season, you are already adding to the resume. You're the second fastest in Cal women's basketball to 500 points. What does that mean to you?
Yeah, it's awesome. I think the accomplishments are cool. It's just a testament to my team, really, because like last year I was scoring a lot. This year I haven't even scored my average, and it's like we're winning all these games. So I'm happy about the performance that we're putting out there, team wise for sure.
And, you talk about scoring. I know you are a certified bucket getter. You know it. We all know it. But you've talked about kind of wanting to become a two-way player this season and wanting to really focus on your defense. What have you been working on mentally to kind of become a better defender?
Definitely watching film. I watch film a lot, specifically with Heidi, our assistant coach, and with Sherman as well. But just focusing, yeah, we watch the missed shots, the made shots, the how I can improve offensively. But the defense has been a point of emphasis when watching film. And just watching, honestly, footwork, angles are a big thing apparently on defense. So, so
You're like,
just
taking notes.
right. Just really taking mental notes when watching film, and just trying to put those notes into practice during practice so we can translate for the games.
It's a different mindset, right? Like on offense, you are like, okay, the ball's in my hand. I kind of feel in control. But
Mhm.
defense, you have to kind of shift the offensive player into where you want them to go. So has
Right.
that been a different mindset shift when you step on the court?
Yeah, and I think offense has been has come easy to me, honestly.
Hmm.
So when you're learning something new, like you're trying to do it really hard and really trying to, work on it. And maybe in this case, I get in a lot of foul trouble, which has happened lately. You're trying to be too aggressive on defense. But just, yeah, just learning how to kind of balance it out with the offense, trying to have the same mindset that I do offensively with being aggressive, but being smart at the same time.
Hmm. On both ends of the court, I have to ask you, as
Mhm.
someone who is also 5'6", maybe on a good day, I'm probably more 5'5", but do you feel like you are underestimated because of your height on the court?
Yeah, of course. I think all my smaller guards out there, me and Lay kind of have a ongoing joke, I guess you could call it. Like in practice, we obviously have bigger guards and maybe they're guard and post players sometimes. And when we get into post, it's like, all right, get them out of there quick. And we're like, no, 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 we got it. Like we're good. But just trying to, play it like, we play bigger than we are. I definitely think that they're obviously the size disadvantage and we are underestimated, but I mean, as you can see, specifically with me and Lay, it doesn't get in the way too much. So
I know if your coach said you are starting at the 5 tomorrow, you would
yeah,
be ready.
yeah, 100%.
Like, I'm grabbing all the O boards. Get out of
Right.
my way. I know it. It's about
Got
heart.
it.
I don't think people realize that.
Yeah, yeah, 100%. That's all we can do down here.
Somebody else who was underestimated and maybe said that they were undersized is your namesake and jersey number twin, Steph Curry. I know that you met him earlier this year. What was that like, and how do you try to model your game after him?
Yeah, it was surreal. Every time I get asked this and have to talk about it, I'm like, I still can't believe I kind of was just able to meet him like in person because I mean I grew up loving watching him and trying to model my game after him. And I think for me, the main thing that as I've gotten older, I think when everybody's younger and even at my age, it's like, well, I want to shoot like Steph, I want to shoot like Steph. And it's like the
Mm-hmm.
dude's shot is perfect. Like there's not much you're gonna do to emulate his shot.
Right.
So that is one thing though, like just seeing his consistency. So however I am shooting the ball, just being consistent with how I shoot it. But the main thing is just, and I mean, they've been posting about it a lot lately, just how much he moves without the ball.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like one, you got to be in shape to do it, and two, and my coaches have told me as well, the way that he sets screens just makes him more open. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
working on making sure I'm setting good screens for my teammates, to get them open, and then also have the opportunity for me to be open and just continuing to move without the ball.
Moving without the ball is so key for guards, but I feel like it's also a little bit of a tactic. Is it working for the defenders? Are they getting tired? Are you seeing those
Yeah, they gotta
subs
chase you
rotate?
around. Right. Get a new look. Setting screens, getting switches too. I mean, if you're getting, we were just talking about the other day too, just getting face guarded. If you're setting a screen and getting a switch, it's like this person might not know how to face guard you. So
Mm-hmm.
it's all about just making people get out of position,
Mm-hmm.
so that you can, have an advantage on offense.
That's so cool. Well, you're doing great.
Thanks.
The other Curry can take some notes from you, I'm sure. Switching over, I know family is super important to you.
Yeah.
What was it like to play against your younger sister at LMU on Thanksgiving?
Yeah, it was awesome. I think so. I have my younger sisters on there, and my best friends on there, so it was like a double thing. But it was like overwhelming. I feel like at first, but after I got to look back and I was like, it's kind of crazy. Like both of us grew up playing basketball together. We're both playing D1 basketball, and my mom's a really emotional person, but she just texted us and was like, "This is crazy," like, da, da, da. And I was like, "No, this really is like that's like there's not a lot of people, or like a very few amount of people who have two sisters or more than two sisters playing D1 basketball." So it was super cool and a super fun time.
Did you have a moment where you guys were guarding each other, like just
Oh
whisper to
yeah.
her, like, our dreams are coming true right now?
Oh, I didn't do that. I was too worried about. I was like, she checked in and she came guard me. I was like, oh, they think she finna guard me. I was like, let me lock in real quick. I was too
You
I
had
was
to show her. You had
yeah.
what, 16 points? Something light. You didn't go
Right.
too hard on her.
Right.
I know that you two have had plenty of one-on-one games and you guys have played on the same team together.
Mhm.
What's something that you wish you could take from her game, and what's something you give her from your game?
I wish I had her height,
Oh,
but I
number one, yes.
no, but I think Layla, I guess what I wish I had, not to say that I'm not aggressive, but that girl is always like on go. Like you're not gonna catch her a time. Like there's not a time where she's gonna take a break. Um, she's very defensive minded, I feel like, and I feel like
Mm,
I would give her more of my offense to just make her feel more aggressive offensively. I think we're kind of flip flopped in that way, where she's like, defensive mindset. I'm gonna rebound the heck out of the ball. I'm gonna do all
hmm
these little things, and I, um, I kind of want to take some of those for me, and then give her just, I guess, the confidence that she can be aggressive offensively.
Together, I feel like you guys are the perfect
Perfect match.
player.
Yeah. Put us together and we are unbeatable.
How were those one-on-one games? Because you guys are so different in your game.
Yeah, I mean, so I was taller than her for a certain amount of time. So
You're
before
like,
she,
can we go back to
right,
that
before
time?
she outgrew me, I was a lot taller than her, I will say, when we were little. But then she got way bigger. And sometimes, she was just trying to bully me. Like, I was like, dang, bro, like, you my little sister. What is going on?
Respect your elders. Like, what is
Right, that's what I'm
this?
saying. But no, they were always fun. I would say she got me a few times, but I'm still up by a lot.
Okay. Okay. Keeping the mental record. You're still
Right.
winning.
I
I
think I
believe
think
you.
I'm still up. She might say otherwise. We'll see though.
We'll see. Well, that was so fun to watch and for it to be on Thanksgiving too. I'm sure all of your
Yeah.
family was so proud.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Um, I also wanted to talk about the second annual Raising the Bar Invitational coming up this weekend. Formerly the Cal Classic, your coach Charmin rebranded it to kind of put an emphasis on the lack of representation of Black women coaches in D1 hoops and really everywhere.
Mm.
I wanted to ask you, what does it mean to you to be coached by a Black woman?
I think it's everything. I think that's one of the reasons why I came to Cal.
Mm-hmm.
One of the main reasons, because I feel they are misrepresented, and there's not enough Black female head coaches. And they have done like great things. I've had one female coach before coming to play under Charmin, and it was a dope experience for me. And I think it's just a different perspective having a
Mm-hmm.
coach that like understands what you're going through, being a Black female basketball player and having a Black female coach. I feel like it's just something that every young Black girl should kind of be able to experience. So.
Yeah, I've never had that chance. And I know so many kids in the country I'd never have that privilege.
Yeah,
But now to have a whole tournament kind of centered around it, it is so cool because all the other teams that are invited are also coached by Black women.
exactly.
It's the second annual, it's your second year at Cal. What's the atmosphere like during the
Oh
Raising the
yeah,
Bar Invitational?
it's 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 awesome. I mean, we have a lot of fans that come through because it's a little 2-day tournament and they get to watch all the games. But I think overall, it's just like puts everything into perspective. It's like, wow, we really have 4 female head coaches like in the same gym. So I think it's more of I don't want to say chill vibe because it's not boring. Like the games are fun. There's a lot of fans. It's not that type of thing. But I think just like an atmosphere of gratefulness and just kind of awe for these coaches.
What can fans expect this year besides you guys winning?
Yeah, they're definitely we're gonna win it, and just competitiveness. I mean, we play. I don't want to mess up their name, Pine Bluff, so I'm not gonna say the first. Arkansas Pine Bluff, I believe, is their whole name. And then SMU.
Mm-hmm.
So competitive games. I mean, just fun times. There's gonna be kids. There's gonna be food and just a great atmosphere. We're also doing a little BG shirt, and gonna have like an opportunity for people and fans to sign letters. I think their goal was like 10,000 letters to be sent to her. So we're going to be able to kind of contribute to that, and allow fans to sign letters if they please. And then all of the 4 teams, I believe, are all wearing BG shirts. So that's kind of a part of this year's little, I guess, special
Mm-hmm.
the
Yeah.
tournament. But yeah, that's kind of one thing that we're doing specifically this year.
That's so powerful. And to be able to have just that type of atmosphere and the BG, I feel like that's going to really be
Yeah.
really, really cool. And I want to go back really quick because you said it's one of the reasons why you went to Cal
Yeah.
was because of this experience. Did you not even visit Cal? Please tell
Yeah.
me through that. You just met Coach Sharman on a video Zoom call like we're doing right
Yeah.
now.
Literally, I talked to Charmin one time on the phone, then she called me the second time and she offered me a second time. And then we went on a Zoom call with like all the staff, the band, like it was like a bunch of people on the
The
Zoom.
band.
Yeah, no, it was nuts. They came on, like we opened the Zoom and they were playing. I was like what is going on? And then I was able to visit the school, but it was COVID, so we were on like a scavenger hunt on our phone by ourselves. Couldn't go inside anywhere, just walking around the school with my mom, my dad, and my 2 little sisters. But that was it. The first time I saw Charmin was literally when I was moving into my dorm. So that was the first
Oh,
time I met her in person. Yeah.
I could not imagine. The recruiting process in
It's
general
nuts.
is a lot, but during a pandemic,
Yeah, it was
oh,
crazy. It was crazy.
wow. Well, we're so happy that you picked Cal and that
Yeah.
you are in the Pac-12. You are a superstar. We have a little bit of time.
Yeah.
Can we do some rapid fire questions,
Of
please?
course.
Okay, you got to answer quick. You're quick on the court, so I'm
Okay.
sure this
Okay.
shouldn't be a problem. Okay.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Favorite movie?
Oh, I have two, Shark Tales and the Rush Hour series.
Okay.
Everybody looks at me crazy for that.
We're off to a great start here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Those are the top two.
Your favorite pregame snack?
Oh, maybe like a applesauce slash one of the Uncrustable PB&Js.
Okay. This baby bear nickname may have to
It's
extend.
sticking. It's sticking.
How you mentioned your best friend. How would your best friend describe you in 3 words?
Oh no. How would she describe me in 3 words? Spoiled,
Mm.
funny, and irritating, maybe.
Love that one. It wouldn't be a friend
Yeah,
if you weren't
you
irritating.
know?
If you didn't play basketball, what sport would you play?
I would play tennis.
I love tennis.
Tennis seems fun. I've never played tennis, but that was the first thing that came to my head.
It's so fun. We have to play sometime.
Okay.
The last show you binge watched.
Last show. I'm trying to go quick. I'm trying to go quick. Last show I binge watched. I don't know.
For the last show you watched and liked.
Oh, this is gonna be bad. I like to watch cooking shows, so I watched the Great British Baking Show.
That's not bad. That is good. That's a
A
good
personal
genre.
preference.
Okay, how many points are you dropping next game? Claim it now.
Claiming it now, enough to get a dub.
Great answer. Great
Enough to
answer.
get a dub.
Last one. I know you're really big on affirmations. What's your affirmation and motto for this year?
For this year. Wow, that's a great question. And the affirmations change every day, but for this team and this year, um, speaking into existence, I'm just gonna say we're gonna keep winning. We're just gonna keep winning.
Keep winning. Keep writing it down. Keep winning. I love it. Jayda, thank you so much for chatting with me. This was so fun.
Yeah.
Good luck on the rest of your season and this upcoming tournament this weekend. And I'm sure we'll chat again soon.
Awesome. Thank you for having me.